Non-resident entities planning chartering in Spain might be subject to non-resident income tax beside VAT. This tax will depend on whether the entity trading in Spain is operating through a permanent establishment or without it. In the event the non-resident entity had a permanent establishment in Spain, the charter activity might be subject to income tax on the net profit obtained by the entity at a 25% tax rate. That taxable base will be determined as a difference between the income obtained and all the expenses related with the activity, accepting a wide deductibility of expenses as it happens for Spanish entities. In those cases where the non-resident entity is trading in Spain without a permanent establishment, it will be necessary to review if there is a tax treaty in place between the jurisdiction where that entity is incorporated and Spain. In the event that there was a tax treaty in place, usually the provisions of the tax treaty will overrule the provisions of the Spanish non-resident income tax, meaning that not effective tax is applied to the charter activities. Otherwise, in those situations where there is no tax treaty in place between Spain and the jurisdiction where the yacht-owning company is established, a 24% non-resident income tax might be applicable. This tax, this percentage, will be applied mainly on the gross income, not being accepted almost any deductibility of expenses. This is certainly a major aspect to keep in mind when considering charter operations in Spain, as a significant part of the fleet is registered under entities based in jurisdictions like the Isle of Man or the Cayman Islands, which do not have a tax treaty in place with Spain. An appropriate planning of these operations might allow to optimize the effect of this national tax. Thank you.